Hello, welcome to this cooking demonstration. I am Cindy, a registered dietitian, a nutrition coach, and your cooking instructor. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare healthy meals with beef that are delicious, nutritious, and convenient. So today we are cooking ground beef and pasta Primavera. Sounds fancy, isn't it? But it's just really, really simple. So I'm going to show you how to cook that dinner from scratch in less than 30 minutes. So let me turn down the heat a little bit. So let's start with the ingredients. Usually I use 90% lean ground beef, but today I am using 96% lean ground beef. The higher the percentage, the leaner the beef is. And for veggies, I'm going to use just a mix of zucchini and yellow summer squash. And I have low sodium beef broth and whole grain pasta. So in a large skillet over medium heat, it's warm enough. So when you hold your hand over the skillet and you count 4 seconds, it is hot, then you have to remove your hand. That's medium heat, that's hot enough. So here are a few buying tips. How do you know that you are buying the perfect package of ground beef? You look at the color, it should be cherry red in color, and the packaging should be intact, no tear, and there is no extra pooling of fluid. Some fluid is okay, and of course look at the sell-by date as well. So let's peel over the beef. What I have here is about 1 pound of beef. So just put the beef in the medium skillet. There's a piece of paper, so I don't want to put the paper in the beef. There you go. I want to make sure that you can hear it. This is my microphone. So you know we're live. Okay, let me put it back up here. So you want to break up the skillet. Let me turn the handle here. Into about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch crumbles. And you want to use a skillet that is large enough so that the ground beef is browned evenly. So this is quite perfect. You see, you just break it up. There you go. So all the crumbles have ample room to brown and let the air circulate. All right. So now I can turn the heat up more while it's being browned. So let's prep the veggies. We have zucchini. So what you want to do is cut the veggie lengthwise in half and then put them side by side and simply then slice across the width about 1/4 inch thickness to make sure that they cook faster and evenly. That's good. That's nice. Well, you know what? Let's cook them all. And then you want to do the same with zucchini. Oops. I know my cutting board. I just love this cutting board though. It's so substantial. So same thing, you cut along the length and then put them side by side. Oops, I probably should have a bowl of something. Oop, get back in here. And then I'm gonna take a look. There you go. You know, this recipe calls for 96% lean ground beef, and this recipe with a 96% extra lean ground beef is certified by American Heart Association is heart healthy. So if you cannot find 96% extra lean ground beef, you can use 93% ground beef. 93% is considered a lean cut, less than 10 grams of fat per serving. So let me just give that a little. You can see, I don't know where you can see into the skillet. It is so lean, this beef, that there is hardly any dripping to pour off of. There's really no dripping at all. So ground beef is versatile and it is convenient to use and it is economical. You can use ground beef in so many different ways. In tacos, meatloaf, casserole, soup, and of course, pasta. It's so versatile. So this just takes about six minutes or so, and it's done. By the way, if you're short like me, the stores like to keep the higher, the leaner ground beef on the upper shelf. So sometimes I might need help to get people to help me to get to the 93% or 96%. So you want to look up on the shelf if you can't find them at ground level, at eye level. All right. So my skillet is pretty hot. It is cooked. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take some extra ground beef and set aside for another dinner. Here you go. It smells so good. Oh, it smells wonderful. So here you go. Oops, back in here. Okay, so to that, I'm going to add the veggies. Give it a nice stir. And about 1.5 cups of beef broth. And I'm using the reduced sodium beef broth. This recipe is certified by American Heart Association for heart healthy because it's extra lean and also it is low in sodium. So it's very friendly to those folks with hypertension. So I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sodium, and I'm going to put it over here. And 1 can of no salt added tomato, diced tomatoes, super easy. And it's continue to cook. Look at that. So beautiful, isn't it beautiful? Ah, yes. Now we're going to get at the pasta. And I have the whole grain rotini pasta. So I'm going to add just 1 cup. All right. And then give it a nice stir. Just make sure that the pasta is submerged in the liquid. You know what? I'm going to add just a little bit more pasta, a little bit more broth. Here you go. Now, so far we have not added any sodium, any salt but what we're going to use is just some seasoning, just basic Italian seasoning. And I'm going to just put 2 teaspoons. If you don't have Italian seasoning, let me see. This is just your basic oregano and rosemary, so you can definitely just grab what you have in your, there you go. So we're gonna let it boil. You know, some people I talk to think that eating healthy seems daunting or eating healthy seems expensive. But just remember these 3 easy cornerstones. Anchor your plate with a variety of protein, such as this ground beef, and pair with colorful vegetables, and finish with whole grain. And there's a step 4. Can you guess? Step 4 is meal planning. So if you do meal planning, good job, good job. So for cooking beef, you want to cook the beef, ground beef to 160 degrees, safe and savory at 160. And if you're cooking using the ground beef in, let's say, such as a hamburger, you want to use a thermometer to make sure the final temperature is 160 degrees. But since I am letting it boil, so when it is boiling just like this, then we know it is reaching 160 degrees and higher. So now we are ready to cover and let it simmer a bit. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I don't know about you, but a lot of people I talk to seems to tell me that the world is thirsty for energy. 1 serving of beef provides you with 10 essential nutrients, including what many I consider as energy vitamins. Beef gives you 4 B vitamins. Beef is also a good source of iron that carries oxygen to your brain and to your body. So with all the B vitamins and the iron, they help your body produce energy that support you during your work, in the office or at home, and also for exercise as well. You know, during the pandemic, just we feel that people are getting more sedentary. But when you feel you have more energy, then you have more motivation to move. You know, speaking of sedentary, did you know that each serving of beef provides you with half of your daily value for protein, high quality protein that keeps you full longer the day, and then also help you having the energy through your long day at work. And also to avoid what we called hangry. You know, have you heard of hangry, hungry, and angry, right? So with that, I am smelling this delicious smell, so I'm going to check. Ooh, it's very, very nice. You know what? It's almost ready. Look at how beautiful it is. So, but I'm going to just let it simmer. Isn't that simple? Just let it simmer for a little bit. So, what is this? A lot of people ask me, so what is the serving size of beef? A serving size of beef is about the size of your palm. That's exactly 3 ounces cooked. You know, beef has evolved over the years. Today, beef is leaner, much leaner than 30 years ago. So, majority of the beef cuts that you can find in the market are lean, less than 10 grams of fat per serving. So here are 3 magic words that you can remember. Remember the word, when you look at the name of the beef cut on the shelves, look for the name loin, L-O-I-N. So top sirloin, top loin, tenderloin, they're all lean. And look for the word round. Top round, bottom round, they're all lean. And of course, 93% lean ground beef, they are all lean. So it's easier than ever for you to eat lean. And in fact, there have been emerging high quality research and studies that show that beef enjoyed in an overall balanced diet can also support a healthy heart as well. So make sure you visit us to access all those resources, the science resources as well as recipes. I cannot contain myself. I have to see whether it's ready. Oh my goodness, it is so delicious. I think it is done. So as long as the veggies are tender and the sauce is slightly thickened, it is ready. You see all the boiling? I wish you can smell it. Oh my goodness, so good. So it is ready to play. So remember the three cornerstone. I like this, I'm gonna use this side. The three cornerstone. Anchor, step one, your plate with a variety of protein. And step two, pair with veggies, like this colorful squash. And last, step three, finish with whole grain, just like this whole grain pasta. Look at this, look at that. Here you have ground beef, pasta, Primavera, delicious and contain the vitamins to sustain your energy, ready in less than 20 minutes. What do you think? So I'm gonna put it over here. No, I'm gonna put it over here. So do you want to learn a time-saving tips? I'm gonna show you how you can cook once and eat many nutritious dinners. That's what I love about ground beef. It is so versatile and delicious. So what can we use the ground beef for? We can use it for maybe soup, a salad, or stuffed peppers. What is your crowd favorite at home? Tacos, right? Tacos. So I'm going to show you a no-cook buffalo style taco. So to this ground beef, now granted, when I am cooking here, it was not cooked all the way through. So I want to make sure that when you are doing it at home, you know, when you pull it out from the refrigerator, you can continue to warm it up by microwaving it for about 2 to 3 minutes, or you can finish cooking on the stove for another 1 or 2 minutes. But I just want to show you the step. So here we are. I hope your refrigerators are always filled with carrots and celery. So here we want to dice carrots. All right, and I have some more here. Let's slice more. Just slice the carrot. Dice it just like the same way you dice your zucchini. All right, let's put it back up here. And celery as well. Just dice, rough dice. And I actually have some already diced. Let's make some room over here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add the celery to the celery that I already diced ahead of time. And here's the diced carrot. All right. So I'm going to use this plate to make the taco. All right. Put it over here. So this beef, if you retrieve from the refrigerator, you want to finish the cooking or warm it up if it is fully cooked already. So to this, I'm going to add about 2 to 4 tablespoons of hot pepper sauce. Now, of course, I'm not going to add 4 tablespoons, but I'm just demonstrating for a small serving. I have some sriracha at home, so I thought, why not? So I'm going to add maybe 1 tablespoon. Here, make sure you can see it. 1 tablespoon of sriracha. If you like spicy hot, then you can add more. Since I don't have a lot of beef here, this seems to be just enough. So give it a nice mix. So let the seasoning mellow. Okay, it's super, super simple. No cook. And you take 1 taco or even 2. All right, so you add the fully cooked beef to the taco. And simply just add shredded lettuce and then drizzle with blue cheese dressing. So I want to make sure that I don't squirt too much. There you go. Isn't that amazing? Delicious. Ooh, it's dripping. And of course, remember, anchor with protein, pair with colorful veggies. So top it off. With the diced celery and the diced carrots. And I love red onion. So top it up with some onion. And a little bit of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can leave it off. And that's it. Okay. And here you go. We have a second dinner ready to go. That is our buffalo style no cook dinner with a leftover beef. And what I would do is, I will add here. There you go. I can't seem to make that fold. All right, stay folded. So you want to add some carrot stick and some celery stick for extra veggies. All right, so here we go. So I have shown you how to fix the ground beef pasta primavera and use the leftover beef for a second dinner to sustain your energy during the next day, the following day in the busy week. And I do all of that within 30 minutes and I'm talking. Can you do it? I think you can. So make sure that you visit us and get more resources and recipes. Thank you for having me, and I hope you enjoyed this cooking demonstration. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.